Hey guys, this is Arsenal PS3 and I'm going to be carrying on with my FIFA 12 management commentary as Fulham. So this is the Premier League table. I was supposed to put it in the last episode, but I didn't manage to. So I'm in 11th here. I've played 3 matches, I've won one of them, drawn another and lost one, and there's Blackburn down in 20th. Which is actually the next match I'm going to play, but not there yet. So this is the team after the transfer window. I'll have Bobby Zamora and Olic as my 2 strike partners, and Granero sort of slots in the centre there as midfielder. So that's pretty much my style. I should really have bought a new goalkeeper. And this is the sort of scout system. So there's one who has a player potential of 50 to 72 and 160 to 86, so I'm going to sign him because he has much better potential and he also is 1 year older than the other one. And these are the 2 players that I've signed over time. Players pretty high potential, 60 to 86 and 65 to 87, but they're too early to be promoted to the youth team yet because they're only 15 years old. So this is my player of the month. It has to be Bobby Zamora for his 3 appearances. He scored 2 goals and has 2 assists. I was also thinking about Brian Ruiz, but he's only got 1 goal and 2 assists, so by obvious choice it had to be Bobby Zamora, didn't it? And so I'm just going to give a little interview before the Blackburn match. I'm just going to try and motivate my team, you know, get them up and running, because I'm a nice person like that. So this is our 4th Premier League match of the season, at home to Blackburn Rovers, which should typically be an easy match really, but I don't know. So we came pretty close in the first half. Damien Duff sort of striking the ball pretty well and then blocked the shot from there. And then I had another chance with Olic, had a good shot but didn't have much power in it, to be honest. And then Bobby Zamora pretty early in the half got injured, so Brian Ruiz had to come on. And then Olic has a brilliant shot, goes top corner, brilliant effort. Let's just watch that in replay. Takes a touch outwards and just smashes it top corner, which is beautiful. And then Blackburn, this is pretty much the only chance of the match and they just blast it wide. So at half time it was 1-0 to Fulham, or to 1-0 to me, which is pretty awesome because I could really use 3 points right now. And then Blackburn start pressing after the half time. They really need to do, because they are on the bottom of the table. Hit the post, come to the player, it's offside, which is a really lucky escape for me. But then, just as it happens, a good cross in, and Van Persie-like finish there from David Goodwin. I didn't think he was capable of that, especially being Scottish and all that. So then I really should have scored here. I have 1 chance to shoot it basically straight out the keeper. Then Risa gets it back to Olic, takes a good touch past the defender, and yet again it's pretty much the same shot at the keeper. Never going to happen. And then Olic went off injured, so that's my 2 starting strikers. Now injured, Dembele came on, and that's how the game ended, unfortunately. Fulham won, Blackburn won as well. So that's pretty disappointing. I was really hoping to win that match. And here's just, you know, the summary of my injuries. Bobby Zamora was out for 9 days with a bruised rib, and Olic is going to be out for 4 weeks with a sprained ankle, so not a great start in that aspect. So my next match was against Manchester City, our first really big test of the season, I would say, because they are a huge club now, having signed Sergio Aguero and stuff. And in the very first opening sentences, I really should have scored this with Brian Ruiz. Had a great chance and threw on goal, just completely balls it up. And then we were just basically fighting for our life, really, just blocking every single City shot. And then, really surprisingly, Dembele threw on goal from a through ball by Brian Ruiz. Chips Joe Hart, only just in the top corner. Brilliant chip. And I take a pretty shock lead. There's a replay of it. It's a pretty shock lead against Man City. And then Ruiz comes close, hits the post. I could have been 2-0 up against Man City here. But then, it isn't fate cruel. Sergio Aguero plays a neat 1-2 and then just slots it past Mark Schwarzer, which makes it 1-1. And then, I don't know if that's a dive by Tevez, but it's a penalty. So Tevez steps up. Mark Schwarzer with a good record. What do you say, man? What do you say? That's 4 penalty saves consecutively. I mean, it's pretty impressive. And then another chance for Ruiz, and he misses it. And then Dembele has his own chance. Ruiz squares it across, and he just couldn't capitalise. And then Sergio gets a shot, and Yaya Toure is the first to react to it. Just volleys it in on the half volley. And you know, from 2-1 it's just going to get worse and worse. Tevez makes it 3-1, and from then it's pretty much over. I have a few chances towards the end. Ruiz has one and then sort of smashes at the keeper, misses chance. And that volley was never really going to go in. And then towards the end here, I was just kind of like, I knew I was going to be able to come back and angle in there. I'm not so sure it should have been a red card. There was still a defender. It wasn't potentially a goal-scoring opportunity, but it kind of was. So it ended full-time 3-1 to Manchester City there. Disappointing. So after that disappointing loss at home to Man City, we were away to West Brom, which I don't know, I wasn't too confident about this, even though they're not such a great team. So I laid off to Murphy in the first effort, thinking, oh, well, what do you know about that? Murphy's just proved me wrong. Great volley, top corner, beautiful shot, and then Odemwingie just shuts me up right there. Odemwingie just takes in the touch, runs away like a crazy black man. And he's done me there. Dempsey had a pretty good chance there, just blasted it wide. Then Dembele plays a really good through ball to Demora, who smashes it in. Really great finish for that. Really surprised. I didn't expect that. Well, obviously I expected to shoot, but you know. And then Malumbu plays it to Zoltengera, and somehow in there's a I keep on conceding these penalties. I don't know how. You know it, guys. You know it. That's the 5th consecutive penalty Mark Schwarzer has saved. I'm getting so lucky. And then I think Dempsey had a shot on goal there, cleared off the line. And at half time, it's 2-1 to Fulham. So I'm on my way to 3 points. So then plays Dembele, gets a good through ball from Zamora, and unlike everyone else, he knows how to finish them. He knows how to finish these. Here's a replay, just a cool, just a finish. That's exactly what you want from a striker. And sadly, Zamora came up. Well, I wanted to bring on Brian Ruiz because Zamora had been playing a lot recently. I just wanted to bring him on, and then that was pretty much West Brom's only chance. And then a good through ball from Dembele to Brian Ruiz. And, you know, it's all his own work. He wins the penalty. So by a stretch, it has to be him who takes it, doesn't it? Brian Ruiz steps up and coolly dispatches it. So he deserved his goal for winning the penalty. And at full time it ended 4-1 to Fulham. So finally returning back to winning ways there, and a really important 3 points earned, which I really enjoyed that match. So, and also, another positive is Olic has now come back from injury. He's missed out the whole of September apart from the Blackburn match, and now he's finally returned, so I'll have to squad rotate. Dembele really proving well here. So this is the Premier League table at the end of September. So Chelsea on top, having won all 6 matches. I am in 9th place, having also now won 2, drawn 2 and lost 2, and with scored 10 and had 10 scored against me. And Swansea are at the bottom with 1 point. They've drawn a match and then they've just lost 5 others. So now, the Player of the Month award goes to Dembele. So let's just see a highlight of his month. He's through on goal against Man City. Chips it over beautifully. A touch of class there from Dembele. Beautiful finish. And then Zamora plays him over the top against West Brom. You've only just seen this. But again, a cool finish. Pass there. Really great. And then also, he plays in Bobby Zamora, who scores the 2nd against West Brom. And then who can forget, you know, he's the one who plays the ball to Brian Ruiz to win the penalty. What a great player. And my goal of the month surely has to be Murphy's against West Brom. You know, a brilliant pass from Zamora, and then he just outside the box smashes it top corner. That's got to be my goal of the month. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I put in a lot more effort in this one because I've been reading a lot of the comments, and a lot of the suggestions were, you know, include more highlights, give us sort of Premier League table, give us like a lot more about the manager mode. And I read all of them. I read all the comments because I really want to, you know, interact with the subscribers and the people who watch my videos, because I don't make the videos for my own purpose. I mean, I love making the videos and I love playing the matches, but I also want you guys to enjoy it. So, you know, any suggestions that you have, anything at all, I really appreciate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and you know, if this is the sort of thing you wanted, more highlights, it takes me a little bit longer to do, but, you know, I enjoy it all the same. So anyway, any other suggestions, really helpful. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed.